Have you ever just really just noticed something about yourself? Like you notice little habits that you have or a thought process that you have that when you're around certain people, the way you act or the way you think about things, or even how they would respond to you if you were to do those things. Now, for a long time, I always had this thought of, I'm okay with being alone. And in a sense, I am. But now in this part of healing, I realized maybe I'm not as comfortable as I thought I was. Maybe not to the full extent, but maybe I actually do have a fear of something. And the whole time in survival mode, I have just been trying to tell myself that I'm not. I don't know. You tell me what you think. So something that I am realizing about myself is a lot of my fears that I have about accomplishing things or doing certain things, that fear is connected to actually losing people or someone. And the fact of the matter is, I am still stuck in people pleasing, just indirectly. And what I mean by that is that right now, the vision that I have for myself and the person that I want to be, I have a fear that I will lose certain people in my life. But now that I recognize that, I want to work on that fear. And working on that fear looks like, at moments when I feel that fear, I tell myself, relax, breathe. That is not going to happen. But if it does happen, I got a chance to experience that person and have this experience here. Now, I'm not lying to myself, because gratitude is something that is important when you're healing or when you're in a place of peace. Because I feel like we're always going to have to heal from something. So my biggest thing is a place of peace. So being in a place of peace or trying to regulate my system to constantly be in that place, I'm learning that my fears are real to me due to, of course, my survival mode and the things that I've been in, but learning how to work through those fears. Because whether a person choose to stay or a person choose to leave, that literally has nothing to do with me. If a person wants to leave, they will leave. If a person wants to stay, they will stay. No matter what you put them through, because in their mind, they choose to be there. But for some reason, I know that about myself. I know that I will be a friend, a partner, business partner, anything, anything that I want to do, Tiffany does. But for some reason, I disconnected that people have that choice for themselves. And it's not in a sense of, well, if they left you, they're just making room for somebody else. No. If they left because they chose to leave. My life isn't a revolving door. I don't have to, in order for me to gain somebody, I have to lose someone. That is not how my life works, and that's not how I see it. Because there has been plenty of times that I have gained people and didn't have to lose anybody. But my anxiety that I brought along with me out of survival mode tells me that you're going to have to lose somebody if you want to gain somebody else. Like, there's only so much room I can have in my life. No. For example, with my friends, I have friends that I could do business stuff with, and I have friends that I can talk about life with, and I have friends who just, it is what it is. There is no capacity to how I deal with my friends. There's no capacity to, well, there is a capacity to how I deal with my friends, I'm sorry. But there's no capacity to how many friends I have or associates I have. There's no capacity lock. I determine that. Who is my best friend? Who is my regular friends? I make that. I make that decision. But when people decide to leave, that is their decision. If they ever even do leave. That's the part that I'm learning about myself. Like, I have really, for a very long time, as much as I can remember, as much as I love myself, as much as enthusiastic I am, as much as I love myself, I know myself, and all of these other things about myself, I have came to the conclusion that the reason that I will not pursue certain things is because of the fear of losing someone. And I don't mean that in a way of like, hey, I'm in a partnership, and if I be this person's friend and be really friendly with them and I'm not going to lose my partner because they're just friends. No. If I have a partner, I have to respect my partner, of course. But I mean in that business that I want to do, I'm not going to do that business because that business may cause me to lose this friend. Because that friend will have a conversation with me, or I will have a conversation with them. I'm not going to not make altering life changes because I'm scared of losing my partner. I'm not going to make altering life changes because I'm scared of losing friends and family. I am not going to stop trying to figure out my business venture, my lifestyle, because of people on social media or people around me may not like my forte. This fear of losing people is holding me back. I am holding myself back because of the fear of losing someone. And in reality, this person chooses to leave if they ever leave. And survival mode has gotten me so strucken in a way that it's just like, I am afraid to be alone. Even though I tell myself, that's not necessarily true, because I know I can survive on my own to a certain extent. But it is true in the sense because I am willing to go without fulfillment because I don't want to lose that person. And instead of looking at it as an experience with a person, I automatically go to the negative of losing that person. I have a real fear of being alone and not having people that I want to come along on my journey to come. I have a fear of displeasing people. And those people are the ones close to me. I have a fear of people not necessarily understanding and thinking that my actions mean this, which is my close family and friends. But they know who I am. They know my character. They know the type of things that I do and what I wouldn't do. They do know me, just like I know them. And I get it. I don't know everything about them. They don't know everything about me. But in a sense, I do. And sometimes hurt may come from that. Sometimes hurt may not come from that. And I have to be willing to be okay with that. I honestly do. But I am really, really starting to see and understand that I'm the problem. I am the problem with why I'm not going as far as I can go. I always knew I was the problem, but starting to understand what part I play in that problem of not pushing myself to succeed as much as I know that I can succeed is because I don't want to lose people. It's like, damn it, I finally just kind of got to this place where I have people. And damn it, I don't want to lose the few that I have. I was literally having a conversation on the phone and I had to tell myself, like, bruh, now that I think about it, I ain't never experienced this or felt this or this. And it dawned on me like, damn, well, why haven't I? And then I get to a point of I am trying to maintain people so much I then get to a point of like, fuck it. Then I just start doing stuff. And then either I push the people away or people literally just decide not to indulge in my activities anymore. But I didn't die. I didn't crumble. I didn't fall. My plans didn't break apart. I'm still okay. I am still progressing. I am still living life. It's okay for me to be me. And it's okay for some people not to like that. As much as I don't want them not like that, they don't like that for a reason. Whether it's their survival mode, whether it's whatever they're going through, or how far they can understand. There are a lot of people on this earth. And if I open myself up to it, who knows? Who knows what I will be opening myself up to? But because I am trying to keep these same five or this same person around, I am literally missing out on opportunities and accomplishments that I want to do for myself. And that does not make any sense. It doesn't. The fear of losing people has hindered me enough. The fear of pleasing people to be happy with me is enough. It's not in debt as much as I have seen others do, or even to the extent in a way in survival mode. But this is like a different level of people pleasing that I realize. And I want to fix that. I don't want to play dumb when I walk into rooms. I don't want to play small because you don't have your shit together. I don't think that I'm a Miss Know-It-All. You just don't know enough shit. And it's okay to have a difference of an opinion with somebody and you guys still be friends, still be partners, still can hang out. There are billions, millions, thousands, and trillions of people. And I only want to hold on to these five. I'm not saying I want these five to leave, but I want more than that. I want a host of friends. I want my children to have a host of friends. I want my partner to have a host of friends. I want to go to people's gatherings. Do you hear me? I want to literally, if a person can't deal with me right now because of whatever's going on with them, I want to accept that with peace and gratitude, because they love me so much and they care about me so freaking much that they literally are focused on them and having themselves together and not to involve me in that foolishness. Or they love me enough that it's just like, hey, what you doing right now, I just don't fuck with, nor do I like. So I'm going to remove myself from that presence. And I'm going to remove myself from the presence without making it toxic or drama. And I wish the best for you. They love me and respect me that much. That's how I got to look at it. Because the way that I'm looking at it now or before, it gave me anxiety. It gives me stress. It doesn't allow me to accomplish my goals. It doesn't allow me to pursue my happiness and my peace. And this ain't no hoopty-doo, no unicorn rainbow stuff. Like this is my reality. This is what I feel is part of what's holding me back from reaching that level of myself. And I know it's not going to be easy. I know it's not going to be like, oh yeah, no, peace and blessings on to you. No, sometimes that shit going to hurt. It's going to hurt because that's my dog. That's my friend. That's my baby. That's my boo. Like, I need you to come along with me. But they don't want that for themselves. And who the fuck am I to stop them from having the life that they want? Who am I to want that for them? It hurts. But just from a perspective of myself, bro, I gotta let people be people. I gotta see who I am if they leave. But I also have to appreciate and respect them enough when I have their presence. Because am I really enjoying this experience with a person if I'm constantly thinking about if they leave? Oh, if I move like this, they may not want to fuck with me no more. Oh, if I do this, they ain't gonna want to. I'm out of my peace. I'm out of my element. I'm out of my place. I am literally forcing energy and holding back energy because I'm scared of people being people. Because I had to stop fucking with some people because I didn't like what they were doing. I didn't like how they behaved themselves. And I didn't necessarily give a fuck about how they felt. Because I know what I needed. I know what I needed to do. And they still living their best life. They still straight. They still good. Ain't no issues. Like life is moving good for them for their good. But I want to take that from somebody else by trying to people please and control what they can and can't do. And no, coming out of survival mode is really helping me see what survival mode did to me. I'm really starting to see, like, I wanted to be in control so much that I got so delusional in thinking that I can control things and other people. I don't want to do that no more. I want to release that stress. I want to release that worry, that confusion, that demanding, all of that. And who wants to be here, who wants to be around me, who wants to love me, who wants to embrace this journey with me, I want them around. That is why I keep running into the same type of people that I'm running into. That is why I feel like I'm not progressing in certain areas. Because even reflecting off that fear that I just learned about myself, I'm thinking about the friends that I gained when I stopped trying to control. And how my life feels good. the partners that I'm attracting, the way my kids move in my home. I'm not trying to control it. And whenever I feel myself of, oh, they may not fuck with me if I do this or say this or act like this. And then it happens, however it happens. And they just like, oh, okay. Oh, I feel embarrassed for, why would you feel embarrassed for that? Like, that is the way they're responding to me. But in my mind, I am really, my brain is doing its job, it's trying to protect me, but I'm really in my mind like, damn, if I do this, I say this, I act like this, they not gonna fuck with me no more. Like, bro, I wouldn't even fuck with me. That's crazy. Like, Tiffany, do you really see how crazy that sounds? And that is what I want to fix. That's what I'm going to fix. I'm going to fix that. So as of today, the fear of losing people is something that's noted. I am afraid of being alone because I don't know how it feels to not be alone. Even though I have people around me who love me, support me, and is there for me, I have made myself believe that everybody's going to leave. I have made myself believe that nobody wants to stay. I have believed that my abandonment issues is everybody's issue. To the point that if you don't leave, I'm going to push you away. That's a whole nother thing, girl. We ain't finna go there. We not finna go there. But yes, I don't want that for myself no more. If a person chooses to leave, I respect their absence. And if a person chooses to stay, I will respect their presence. Full attention, love, respect. And it makes my body feel good that I'm seeing it and I'm understanding it. But anxiety is reminding me that shit may hurt. But hurt ain't never killed me. I feel hurt, but I always got up being better. All right. Well, I appreciate you. And I appreciate you spending this time with me and talking to me. How can we work on that fear? How can we work on this fear of losing people? The fear of thinking people are going to leave? The fear of just being alone? Because none of us want to be alone. And I don't think I will ever be alone. But how do I work on it? How do we work on it? How do we start to enjoy the people in our presence? Because we worked hard not to be alone. We worked on ourselves. We worked on the things around us. We have created spaces and places for people to be themselves. How do I get to enjoy that? All right. Bye.